Abdo, man, I swear to God, you're a very big headache. If you're saying that I cannot lose fat only in my belly, if you're saying that I cannot rely on workouts from YouTube, if you're saying that freaking creams and belts and are not gonna work, so what am I supposed to do? Why did I watch you in the first place? How to get rid of stubborn belly fat. Well, this is a big topic, so pay attention. Okay guys, in this video I'm gonna be talking about really shocking, realistic things that will blow your mind, and also I'm gonna be talking about my personal experience and how did I lose fat in my belly. Okay guys, in this video I'm gonna be talking about the bad and the good. So first of all, I'm gonna be talking about shocking things that you probably don't want to hear and that are very realistic and that you actually need to hear. And then in the second section, I'm gonna offer you a solution that will help you lose stubborn belly fat by sharing my own experience. Let's start off with the bad, realistic things. Guys, there is no such thing as fat spot reduction. There's no such thing as I want to lose fat in my belly, but I want to keep the fat in my freaking hips or in my thighs or in my butt. It doesn't work like that. Sadly, our body fat mechanism works differently from one person to another. You can see a person with a very, very big thigh, but they don't have upper body fat. Or it can be the opposite. Don't believe the freaking bullshit you watch on YouTube, like Chloe Ting or Sarah Popfit saying, oh, you're gonna get abs if you do these exercises, you're gonna lose a lot of belly fat if you do these exercises. It actually has nothing to do with that. Yeah, if you do these exercises, I'm not saying that these exercises are bad for you, they're good for you because you're freaking moving, but the thing is that these exercises will help you grow the muscle, and when you lose more fat around this area, it's gonna look more obvious and bigger, but it will not help you lose fat only in your belly. And people who have been training and following a certain plan actually know what I'm talking about. You guys know, you know that you are losing fat all over your body. Maybe you're losing more fat around your belly because your genetics say so, but also you may be losing more fat around your glutes or around your thighs. The second sad truth is that there is no freaking cream or pill or supplement or belt that will help you lose fat in a certain area. There's no such thing as that. I want to explain the fat burning mechanism. Fat is not an oil stored in your body. Fat is not something that you can just put a sponge on and it will be absorbed. I actually watched crazy freaking TikTok videos of girls saying that, oh, if you use freaking eggplant, it really sucks the fat inside your body. My mind blew, literally blew. I lost my brain for a couple of days. I lost a lot of brain cells because of this stupidity, and now I don't know how am I talking as a human being after watching this bullshit. And honestly, this girl or these fake fitness girls believe that fat is stored in our bodies in a form of oil. It doesn't work like that. Fat is stored in our bodies in fat cells as a secondary source of energy that the body consumes when it needs energy. When you eat less food, you see where I'm going with this? Not when you eat less food, but when you eat less calories than what your body consumes throughout the day. Calories in, calories out. So please stop believing these bullshit creams and recipes and belts and pills and whatever. Abdo, man, I swear to God, you're a very big headache. If you're saying that I cannot lose fat only in my belly, if you're saying that I cannot rely on workouts from YouTube, if you're saying that freaking creams and belts and are not gonna work, so what am I supposed to do? Why did I watch you in the first place? Okay guys, don't freak out. Let me move on to the second part of this video, which are the things that I personally did that helped me lose stubborn belly fat. Okay, let me share my personal experience with you. When I started losing fat, I actually lost fat all over my body, as I explained to you in the beginning. And I started losing fat in my face. I reached the point where I actually looked like a zombie. If I found a photo of that, I'll try to share it with you. When I achieved my result, I started increasing my caloric intake and working out, and I started slowly building muscle in the process. So my body started looking a little bit like this. Of course, it took a lot of time for me to reach this result. But here's the good thing. My face that looked like a zombie actually started coming back to life slowly. And by doing weight training, I started working on the definition and on the size of each body part. I started working on having more size on my delts and on my shoulders, more size on my bicep and tricep, while keeping this V shape in the middle of my body, in my core. So my realistic advice to you guys is to start being on a caloric deficit slowly, and then you will lose fat. For some of you, you will start noticing that you're losing fat maybe in your legs, in your thighs, in your glutes, and not in your belly. Be patient. I'm sorry for your genetics, but your body actually works this way. Your body is telling you, whoa, hold on, I'm gonna lose the fat in the lower part of your body first as a source of energy for me, and then I will decide to start losing fat in the core. I'm sorry, your body is being mean to you, but you just gotta be consistent with it. And then when you start losing the fat in your core, and when you achieve the results that you want, you start increasing your caloric intake slowly. Don't do it stupidly by doing a dirty bulk. You can also watch the tips that I actually posted in a previous video of how to lose fat in a smart way. I actually shared, I think, 8 or 9 tips. I will have it linked in the cards right here. So you start increasing your caloric intake, and then you start working on each body part. So what you're doing is that you are sculpting your body slowly. If you notice that you need to build more muscle around the glutes or around your legs, you start doing that. If you notice that you need to build more muscles on your upper body, then go for it. And be careful with your caloric intake so that you don't gain a lot of fat in the mid section of your body. Guys, these are very, very realistic tips and very realistic points that I shared with you that I actually share with my clients in their plans. And if you are interested in letting me create a plan for you, feel free to check out my website in the description box down below to let me create a plan for you that will help you reach your goal without being deprived and hungry, without overtraining, and that is actually flexible around your life. And if this video was helpful for you, please help me out by sharing it to your friends and family so that we can spread positivity and good information other than the bullshit that you see on YouTube, freaking TikTok, and on Instagram as well. If this was helpful for you, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on the notifications bell to get the latest updates to my videos. And until we meet again in a new video, remember to stay fit. Peace out.